when talking about a little bit of that language, wordage, and the way he speaks or spoke, and the way she speaks, there's also there is a gendered thing going on here as well as the sense of, I think that he's getting away with shit, which somehow appeals to men in some strange way. Mm-hmm. He's kind of thumbing. There's a certain element of that kind of underdoggy bravado, fuck you, that has some, I'm being very vague here, but has some pull on the male imagination in ways that it doesn't quite have in the female imagination, which is more about, and the way he, violates rules like that gives him this sense, even though he of a kind of mischief maker in some kind of way. And some of the grinning and the UFC or the WWE play acting stuff, it's all supposed to be in good humor, at some level.
Yes, and I have absolutely zero, that does not appeal to me at all, again, because I'm this overeducated PhD who has, if we're going to talk in these terms of ideal typical gender, I'm very feminine in the sense that I like civil argument and debate and being nice and wagging my finger if you're rude and so forth. But that sort of school marmishness that's a way of describing what wokeness is. This kind of, there's always someone eavesdropping on you and ready to swoop in and say, you shouldn't say that.
Right.
And in fact, I will threaten to fire you if you say that, or reprimand you in some other vague way, or call you a dirty name for it. That's where the male side of that gender dynamic
comes in. That's where the young male
comes
side particularly.
Yeah,
go
because
to hell. Because they've also now been put through an educational system dominated actually by women in running it, and in which a pedagogy is also directed in that way, and you're beginning to see not very savory. I mean, I'm not going to defend some of the stuff, but on the other hand, part of me is like, when with Gamergate, which is one of the things I first realized, oh God, I'm not going to do very well in this particular conflict coming, because I saw it's Gamergate, I'm like, why are they fucking with these guys, these boys' boobs on their video games? If you can't let a 14-year-old fucking look at women with big boobs on video games, what is the world coming to? I mean, not that I want to. I have no, obviously, interest in boobage at all. But Kenny McCormick has human rights as well. And the attempt to tell him that he can't do that, I just was like, well, fuck you. And that is definitely, he captured that somehow in a way that Romney couldn't, in a way that other candidates sort of can't.
Right. Well, it's the Barstool conservative thing. Just a bunch of people sitting in a bar and shooting the shit
it's
and
Rogan.
taking down.
It's Roganness.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Rogan
Bro culture.
Rogan. Yeah. It's and again, you either, and the fact that if you listen to Rogan, I just think he's a perfectly normal, kind of sane, lovely radio voice, calm, interesting, fun guy. Obviously genuine in most cases. But half the country seems to listen to him and think, "Oh my God, this is fascism." And I'm like, where are you? What happened? Like, what? No, it's okay. They're pretty harmless actually, and just let them give their thing, and it'll be all right. And stop fucking nagging them and yelling at them and scolding them.
It's the scolding part of it.